trying so hard to make them taste like animals. They put all strange chemicals in them.
If you're eating animals, that shouldn't be a worry for you. You're eating a dead corpse. That's gross. Are you alright to have a quick chat about what we just saw?
Yeah, is it going to go anywhere?
We just do a YouTube channel just to help educate other people.
Okay.
Well done for doing the challenge. Did you get all the way through? Yeah. Was there any standout moments in that?
Oh yeah, the chicken culling's tough watch. The bit at the end there with the carbon monoxide pigs, that was...
The gas chambers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest, it was a tough watch.
Yeah, it's horrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what you just saw was standard practice. How does it make you feel to see that happening to animals?
Sad.
Do you know why they are doing that to animals?
It's profit, isn't it? It's just cheaper in that regard to keep them in that way. If you free range every animal properly, then that'd be more expensive than a battery farm.
Even if we did have free range animals everywhere, because free range doesn't mean like what you think it means.
Yeah.
Free range still, like, it's not really anything better for the animals. It just makes the consumer feel better about paying for it. So I used to buy like free range eggs because I thought, oh, that's better. I didn't understand the male chicks go in the blender alive. I didn't understand that they go to a gas chamber 18 months.
Yeah.
So they're doing this because people want to eat animals. So do you want to see this continue, or would you want to see this stopped and abolished?
Those practices abolished. Yeah.
Abolished, yeah. How quickly?
Immediately, really.
Immediately.
I don't think I could go fully vegan, to be honest, but I would much rather see the meat industry be more ethical.
Okay, I want to go with what you just said there with the ethical part. How can you ethically take someone's life from them who doesn't want to die? And by the way,
that's quite deep.
I'm not judging as well, by the way, it's just an open conversation.
I think in some ways we are the highest on the food chain, so in some ways I think we do have some form of dominion over animals.
Okay.
I think we do have an obligation, though, to do that respectfully.
Okay.
If you get what I mean.
And how do you respectfully kill someone who doesn't want to die? Even if you think you're top of the food chain or whatever, how do you respectfully do that?
I think you endeavour to make their life as enjoyable and their death as painless as possible.
Say like you went up to someone in the street here and you killed them, they didn't know anything about it. Is that still justified?
No, I'd say because they're a human, that's different.
Okay, and what's the difference between the human and the animals?
I'd say humans, we are top of the food chain, we're conscious, it's almost like...
Do you think might makes right just because you think we're higher? Do you think that's okay to then oppress?
Not oppress. I mean, you could make the argument that oppressing is killing them, and I think that's a valid argument. But I think there is a difference between a chicken and a human. And I think you can't really.
What is the difference? What is the difference that justifies killing one and not the other, though?
I guess in some ways humans are conscious. They do have the capacity to reason and whatnot.
Okay.
Chickens are clever. I see.
They are. Yeah, they're very clever.
And they can reason. They do play and they whatnot. But
so do you base it on intelligence?
Not intelligence as such, consciousness.
Okay.
Yes.
What about a human who had lower consciousness than us? Is it okay to oppress them?
No. I think they have the capacity. They have the capacity for high consciousness, right?
But they don't know. So does that justify killing them because they don't have high consciousnness?
No.
So they have a consciousness of a chicken?
No.
No.
No. I definitely see your point.
What animals do you eat at the moment? Like cows, pigs, chickens.
Pigs.
Drink cow's milk and...
Yeah. I do make sure to get my milk directly from a farm that I trust, though.
Oh, no.
I drive 40 minutes out my way to go to a milk shed that I
trust. Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Even, like, I'll get back to that.
Yeah.
But if you saw these animals here, would you be like, which one do I fancy today? Do I fancy, like, the cow today or the pig? And would you...
No, I'd be bloody grossed out, to be honest.
So you couldn't do it yourself?
No.
Okay. So if you couldn't do it yourself, what about if there's another option where you don't have to kill anybody? Would you like that?
Are you like vegan substitutes?
Yeah, anything. Plants like potatoes, legumes, anything.
So I want to know what's going into it. So my worry with those is that they're trying so hard to make them taste like animals. They put all strange chemicals in them.
Well, it's actually just plants. Like, what if you're worried about what you're consuming? If you're eating animals, that shouldn't be a worry for you.
Yeah.
Because what they are consuming and what's in their body, like you're eating a dead corpse. Like, that's gross.
It's been done for millions of years.
I used to eat animals as well, by the way, and you know what made them taste nicer is putting plants on them, ketchup, stuff like that. But
Makes me hungry.
But if you don't have to harm animals, I'm wondering why you would choose to harm them when you know there's another option.
You do make a good point.
And you don't have to
more into the other alternatives, because I guess when these weren't an alternative, I think meat's absolutely just eating meat's absolutely justified.
For survival.
But maybe now, because there are alternatives, you're in the wrong not looking into those, because it will lead to less harm in the long run, obviously.
Absolutely. Yeah. You seem to have a kind heart. Like, I want to get back to the point where you drive 40 minutes to buy cow's milk.
Yeah, I trust them
Okay.
to look after their cows. I see them grazing, and
So you're trying to do a better thing because you know the dairy industry is bad?
yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Explain the dairy industry. What do you know about it?
I know cows are relentlessly milked in some farms.
What? Sorry.
Relentlessly milked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know why cows produce milk?
Yes.
Why?
To rear calves, right?
For their babies.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like humans. So what you probably don't see, and this is just standard on all farms, is that cows are forcibly impregnated. So they call
Yes.
it artificial insemination, whether that's a rod like through their bum, or the farmer puts his arm inside her
Yes.
and injects it with bull semen. To start with, I have an issue with that, because if someone did that to me, I would call that. If someone
Yes.
penetrated me without my consent, I'd be like, oh, no way. So that's the start of it. Then she carries her baby for, do you know how long she carries her baby?
Don't know.
9 months, just like a human. When she gives birth to the baby, if they're a baby boy, do you know what they do with them?
Kill it. Or, well, rear it for meat? I don't know.
So they're a different breed. So there's beef cows and there's dairy cows.
Okay.
So the dairy cows, if they have a boy,
Yep.
they're not profitable to the farmer. So yeah, you're right, they kill them. They want to make profit from the cow's milk
Yeah.
because they can't drink the cow's milk, otherwise the farmer won't have any to sell. What's your thoughts on that so far? And that's just like the tiny bit I've told you.
I don't think that's good practice. No.
Not good, no. So that is like the standard. That is like, you can't do it any other way, basically. Do you think the calves should be drinking the milk and not us?
I think we both should.
You think we both should?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Well, calves need the milk to grow up, and I think milk's good for you.
Okay.
No.
So I used to think the same. I used to think, I need to drink cow's milk for my calcium and strong bones
Yeah.
and stuff, because that's all I was ever told on TV. But actually, you don't need to drink cow's milk. The only species in the world that needs to drink cow's milk is baby cows. Like humans, like the only species that need human breast
So
milk
milk
is...
isn't good for you.
No.
Really?
No, it actually it's too acidic for our environment. I don't usually talk about the health side of it, but our environment needs like an alkaline system to break down our food. So when something goes in our body that's too acidic, like cow's milk, it actually uses phosphate calcium from our bones, so it actually weakens your bones. But the adverts will show you different, because they're trying to make money and they're trying to sell it to us. So like today, like you've probably never seen what you've seen on the screen today, and you probably didn't know much about these standard practices in the dairy industry, and I was exactly the same. But when I did find out, I went vegan basically. What I saw was a mother cow inside of a slaughterhouse being killed, and it ripped my heart out. Like I've never stopped thinking about her for 4 years. And I didn't realise she was in there because of the dairy industry. So I don't know if you know, but the process of the and they're taking the children and killing them happens around 5 times in their life.
Okay.
And then at the end of like the 5 years, they usually can no longer produce children or produce as much milk anymore.
Yes. Yeah.
They get taken to a slaughterhouse and killed. I've stood outside slaughterhouses I go every week, and I hear the mother cows and their babies like crying in the inside. It makes me feel emotional, like just now.
Yeah, sounds horrible.
And they're from local free range. Like I've seen one cow turn up in a local free range truck. I've seen factory farm trucks going to the same place, and it's just horrible. And I often say to people, like, there's no right way to do the wrong thing, even if the farmer is trying to do like better ways or really look after them. The fact that they're like exploiting them and making money off them, there's always going to be abuse and use in
How
that.
do you respond to other animals eating each other in the wild?
Good question. So
I guess you can make the argument that they are our lower consciousness, so it's okay, but then you'd be contradicting yourself, wouldn't you?
yeah. So say like you talk about like a lion in survival.
Yeah.
So the key word is survival. They don't have like Tesco's or other options, so they're doing everything they can to survive. I don't like obviously what they're doing to the other animals. I feel sorry for them. Like my heart hurts. I can't watch David Attenborough's like thing when I see a lion chasing an antelope. I'm like no, and then I feel sorry for the lion if the lion doesn't eat. And yeah, but I don't base my morals on what lions do in the wild, because we have a moral agency and we can choose. And that's the key point. Like every day you got to eat and you got to do things, and like when you buy a coat and stuff, just double check it's vegan, and then you're not paying for animals to be harmed for you. And I think that's a really powerful position that we can take.
Yes.
A lot of these people here have never seen what you've seen today, and they might say the same things like, oh, I go to this farmer who I trust, and I totally get what they're saying because I was that person. But when you actually look into it, there's no right way to do this. But really good question though. Have you got any other questions for me?
No, it's been thought-provoking. Yeah.
You seem like a really nice guy, and I really appreciate that you're not pushing back with like silly things. Like a lot of people sometimes get angry, or they start saying like trees can feel pain and stuff, and like they don't care. But you actually seem really reasonable, and I really enjoyed the conversation with you.
Thank you.
After today, just know that you are now in a powerful position. You have a choice to either go this way and continue with what you've always done and never think about it again. But animals will be going to slaughterhouse for you, and this time you'll know that they're going in there for you. Or you can choose this side where you don't pay for it anymore, and you actually stand up for the animals and tell people like, hey, you might not know, but like by buying cow's milk and eggs and stuff, you're paying for this, and you probably have never realised. And that's just why we are here today, just to educate people who just don't know like us beforehand.
Thank you. Okay.
Watch something on there called The Greatest Speech You'll Ever Hear.
I think I remember his name. It's quite a memorable name. Jurowski. Okay.
The most important speech you'll ever hear.
Okay.
That will answer a lot of things. Once you know like why to go vegan, then you can figure out your how and stuff. Like you can start like literally from this moment be like, cool, my next meal can be jack potato, or Greg's vegan sausage roll, or oat milk latte. Like it's easy for you to just like choose the other option. But it's a real powerful knock-on effect that by you choosing another option, someone else hasn't screamed in the slaughterhouse for you directly.
Of course, yeah.
Thank you so much for your time, Ben. Have a great day. Oh, did you get your prize?
Oh, I didn't know.
Go grab on your prize. We're all vegan. He was nice.